They are the daring heroes of the sky, and we're talking about hurricane hunters who embark on life-saving missions to gather crucial information about these monster storms. WDSU meteorologist Damon Singleton tells us there is a method to all of their madness.
Well, I know you've heard of them before, the hurricane hunters, the brave men and women who fly their aircraft not only into a storm or a hurricane, but through the most dangerous part, the eye wall. And they do this to provide critical information to the National Hurricane Center that enables them to develop a forecast that we all need to stay safe. The pilots and air crews go through years of training that enables them to carry out each assigned mission.
So when we go out to fly a hurricane mission, we'll go fly up at altitude in usually the low to mid-20s. Once we get closer to the storm environment, we will descend down to 10,000 feet to fly through the eye wall, and then we'll fly what's called an alpha pattern to hit each quadrant of the storm and release the dropsondes to collect the data.
And as routine as that sounds, each storm and each mission is different, and some storms require the strength and collective effort of the entire flight crew.
We have our power levers here. The controls are mirrored. So if you look, you can see both yokes turn at the same time. And that's important because oftentimes through the storm, when it gets really violent, it'll take both of us holding onto the yoke to control the aircraft.
And there's method to the madness. The hurricane hunters, whether flying the WP-3 Orion or the C-130 aircraft, they are in constant contact with the meteorologists at the National Hurricane Center, and the information they gather is put to use immediately.
We time our flights to go into when the forecast models are scheduled to come out to be released by the National Hurricane Center. So they actually task us to be in the storm at a certain time so that they can get the information, feed it into their models so that it comes out right on the scheduled 6-hourly fixes or 6-hourly model drops that come out.
Dan Brown is a hurricane specialist and the warning coordinator for the National Hurricane Center. He says this information is critical to their mission.
First, we get data off the planes that are behind me to help us pinpoint where the storm is located, how big the storm is, and also what its strength is. And once we do that, we put it in the computer models. We get those spaghetti plots that you see back, and then we at the Hurricane Center, there's 10 of us that use our expertise and knowledge to really diagnose those models and then make a 5-day hurricane forecast, a track forecast. After that, it becomes how strong is the storm going to be. Again, we have models that help us with that, and then it's forecasting the size.
And the hurricane hunters have helped the National Hurricane Center improve their accuracy greatly.
How accurate are those forecasts? We at the Hurricane Center have seen great improvements over the past couple of decades, especially in our track forecast. Those errors have been cut in half. Intensity forecasts, we got some good news more recently, and that just in the last few hurricane seasons, we've seen those intensity errors start to come down. We think we're starting to make some progress there, and especially in forecasting rapid strengthening.
And rapid strengthening reduces the time you have to evacuate or take any other action in preparation for an approaching hurricane. It has become a significant threat during hurricane season.
We've looked at the nation's 10 strongest hurricanes. All but one of those was just a tropical storm 3 days before landfall.
From the Lakefront Airport, Damon Singleton, WDSU News.